What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we are doing another realistic rebuild on Madden 21, and today we are doing the New York Jets. This one hurts me to do because a couple of weeks ago, was it last week? It might have been already. It feels like ages ago, but I did a full Jets rebuild, and it was really, really solid, and my recording corrupt. It was like a 4-hour recording. It was literally like the perfect video. It was like a 5-seasoner as well. It was a really good video, and it's gone. I can never find it again. I mean, it's because I deleted it, but still, like, it's gone. Regardless, though, 76 overall New York Jets team, and I'm yelling again. Remind me to in the comment section below. While you're there, maybe leave a like and subscribe. Is Crowder dead? What's the story here? He's questionable. He's questionable. I'll put him in the starting lineup. I don't care. Mims at number 2. Looking at the O-line, definitely got to replace some players there. Sam Darnold, probably going to replace him, right? You're looking at the number 1 overall pick, most likely. Looking at, Jesus. What a team. There are so many needs, it hurts. Yeah, anyone that, like, I get people asking me sometimes on Twitter what team they should be. Like, who should, what would be most, fun and what would be a big challenge. If you want to send messages like that, follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. But definitely the Jets. Definitely the Jets are without a doubt the most challenging team. And honestly, they're so bad, even though, like, I wouldn't say Madden's done, because obviously there's still a lot left to it. But as far as, like, new series goes, maybe it's done for me. But if not, I may create a Jets franchise. Like, this team seems like a lot of fun. And I'm sorry if there's gonna be some Jets fan that's in watching this like, no, not the undrafted free agent legend himself, blah 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 guy that you just released. Like, relax. There's no one on this team that is completely unreplaceable. Like, what, maybe Keenan Williams, maybe. The thing that's gonna be hard for me on this one is trying not to remember. The old memory bank is getting old anyways, but. Try not to remember the moves we already made, because there are some that I've already thought of that are like, ooh, do I go back to that route or not? But I'm gonna try to make this a fresh one, a brand new one. And boy, do I want to release McDougal already. And there's a D at the end of the name, but all he takes is L's. That's why I put the L at the end. Got him. Leave a like and subscribe if you liked that. Castillo, once again, like I said, I'm trying to, sorry, Ficken, I'm not Ficken having it today. I'm trying to not remember things, but I will remember Castillo was or Castillo, whatever his name is, was our starting kicker for a while, so, just throwing that information out there just for anyone that wants to absorb it. We lose the game, but on the other news, Christopher Herndon IV has a breakout scenario. Oh, I didn't even notice it, Mr. Darnold. Well, on to something. It's week 15 and you haven't won a game. I really don't think you're on to anything at this rate. They lose, so yeah. No point in looking at the quarterback because you literally have to win to succeed those, so we're not going to worry about that. Looking at re-signings now, this is the one I'm talking about with, try not to remember the old ones. Last time, cornerback actually went really well for us, but we can't guarantee that that's going to happen. So even though it was a bad decision to re-sign Poole, you got to re-sign Poole, right? Bradley McDougal, I do not care about the Jamal Adams trade. I really do not care. You got to just let him go. Let him die in peace. In Madden, of course, not real life. Guidry, got to re-sign him again. I mean, what do you mean again? This is the only Jets rebuild you've done this year. I know. I agree. Joe Flacco, I don't care, dude. I really don't. I would assume Joe Flacco is the starter now. Once again, I don't care about that either. 2 games away. Can they do it? 38-0. It's looking promising. Come on, New England. Finish it. Yeah, they gave it to us. Now, once again, I'm going to refer to the other rebuild a decent bit. I'm going to try not to. Remind me not to. But we went 1-15 last time. So far, at least for title's sake, this one's gone so much better. Last time, I don't remember what team we beat. It might have been actually the Seahawks, ironically enough. But 0-16, the Jets complete the perfect season. Yep, that's what we're going to call it, maybe. Jamison Crowder, 800 yards, 6. I mean, it's just, let's not worry about it. We went off of the real-life Jets. It's not going to be good, right? Like, there's just there's no one on the Jets right now that's really like, wow, that guy is playing some amazing football. It's like you can't really do it because everyone's so bad. It's just you're gonna look bad. You know, it's just gonna happen. I don't know why I'm checking the awards because, like, what would this team have won? But sure. Let's go on to the Super Bowl, though. You know, this is the most important and fun time for Jets fans and just us in general for the rebuild. Cardinals, Chiefs. And the Cardinals win. That's a strange one. Jeromepkr, who's like got injured like right away, I believe, needs a re-signing. That's not a bad re-signing in fairness. Do we re-sign him? All right, so we have 65 mil to work with. I would look at what we need, but we need everything. So, yeah, I'm not going to worry about that one. Desmond King would be a nice little savior for us. Sometimes see him go to superstars, not often, though. Todd Gurley is an 83 overall. Oof. Marcus Williams, not a bad player to have, but overall is a little... he's pretty good. Can he move in a corner? You probably could. The thing is, this is kind of like the Brian Poole rule. You know, we signed Marcus Williams, put him at corner, and then, you know, here we are. Ooh, they're asking... he's asking for a lot, but this team needs talent. I'll allow that. Like, that's not bad. There's like 10 mil per year. Let's see if there's... Corey Linsley's a free agent. Okay, interesting. Let's see what we can do. I mean, there's not a lot of names here. I don't want to spend too much in free agency either. Chidobe Awuzie, that's not a bad name, but if we're lucky, we could end up signing everyone, which would just ruin the entire position. But, yeah, I mean, really the best I think we can do is try to find some old linemen to overpay and try to make the team better for, you know, obviously, let's be honest, Trevor Lawrence, you already know by the title and the thumbnail and all that good stuff. Hey, maybe I can replicate the thumbnail and I don't have to make a new thumbnail. All right, we offered a lot of contracts. Please tell, I just want King. That's all I want. I mean, I want more, but like I'll take him. Oh, okay, Marcus Williams, that's an interesting one. Sharp and King. Okay, so I'm a bit surprised we got King and Marcus Williams. Sharp is kind of just like an insurance policy at wide receiver, just so you know, we have the most possible talent at wide receiver. Of course, Marcus May and King were very expensive contracts. As far as what we need to do, maybe we don't move Marcus Williams. I don't know. I like Ashton Davis a bit, so I don't know what I want to do there. Like, this is kind of tough. Poole is like the perfect number 3. I mean, it comes down to the draft as well, because if there's some like best available players situation where the cornerback is like the best position to go for, we may end up drafting another corner. But as of right now, our corners do look very solid. So I suppose, you know, we're getting there. It's gonna be a long we're getting there, but we're moving around a little bit. So unfortunately, we don't get the pass rusher Hendrickson. We do get Raekwon McMillan though. We get Breida. We get not Pouncey. We do not get Solomon. We get Isaiah Ford, but we do not get Puna Ford, so a little bit of a yikes there. As far as fifth-year options, this Darnold? I don't think so. Well, I think we're going to go with Trevor Lawrence, the obvious number 1 pick overall. And we could probably trade Sam Darnold for, like, something from the Bears, maybe. Ooh, this makes things interesting now. We did get Geno Atkins and Kawan Short. No to Gerald McCoy. We get Greg Ward as another backup, and then we get Leonard Fournette, which really makes things interesting because I was kind of looking at maybe Najee Harris or some other running backs, but do we maybe roll the dice on Fournette resurging as an NFL starter? The only thing I do know for a fact is the number 1 overall pick. That's literally it. So the Jaguars right behind us. We can't. I would love to trade it down and then grab Fields, getting all of this off of them, but Trevor Lawrence is your guy. You take Trevor Lawrence. 78 overall, number 1 overall in talent, number 1 drafted, 21 years old, and most likely, as for several Maddens now, rated as an X Factor. Now, the next pick we have, it might be a little bit of a reach. Of course, Fields goes to the Jaguars. I like it when it's realistic. The Eagles getting Penei Sewell. Definitely realistic. Now, that would probably be a little bit of a reach. I mean, Jamar Chase, Parsons to the Falcons, that makes quite a bit of sense, actually. But like I was trying to say, it might be a bit of a reach, but I think we take the tight end, Pat Freiermuth, I don't know, one of the two. If he's there, of course. There are 2 tight ends. Kyle Pitts, of course, drafted by the Lions. I think I'm willing to go to like 19, maybe. A couple of teams right here that need a tight end. 3 out of the next 4 could use a tight end. So let's trade to Washington if we can, and see what we can do. We trade them 27 and 91 for pick 19. Of course, at pick 19, we will be assuming there's no one else here. Jalen Waddle could be decent. Rondale Moore as well. Ooh. Thing is, I think tight end is harder to draft. And wide receiver, we do have some options. So I'm not super worried about that position. We could also go for Justin Ross a little bit later, maybe take the risk on him. But I think Pat here is definitely the best available for the offensive side. So we're going to go with him late first, and he is a hit in development, 76 overall. Usually he is star, but I have seen a couple of classes where he is superstar, so I don't know. You never know. We'll see. And with pick 1 in the second round, we could legitimately get Rondale as well. I doubt it, but you never know. Rondale does appear to be gone. Yeah, he is gone. As far as the next pick goes, we could have someone like Carmen, who looks really solid, actually. Najee Harris, like I said, was going to be one of my top picks, but we did end up getting Leonard Fournette. Lineman is a really big need for this team. I think as far as best available goes, I think it's Jackson Carman. Of course, the talent does scare me a little bit, but usually the linemen that are in the classes are always red. So we're going to go with them and hope for the damn best. Please be hidden. And, ooh, okay, so I will take the hidden, obviously, but 70 overall for basically a first-round pick is a bit rough. I think we're going to move to 16 and then, best available there. Do we go to 16? Owa. Maybe move until one of our other linemen goes. Because right now we have 2 starting linemen. Both tackles. Najee Harris to the Giants doesn't make any sense at all. Our center's still there. Cade Mays is there. Could have maybe taken him. All right, so Tyson Campbell, not a bad selection for the Colts there. Still somehow there. Was a little surprised there, but we do have Cameron McGrone. I think we wait, though, to maybe like the late portion of the second. Maybe this is where we can... the Niners don't need QB. Where are the Bears? Where are the Bears when you need them? Washington, maybe? Let's take a look at the Bears. We trade Darnold, Shepard, and Ballantyne to the Bears for 75 and 139. I think that's kind of fair, and obviously the Bears do kind of win there. Now I'm kind of debating it if I actually want to trade up. So we have 2 starting caliber linemen. We have Zion Johnson, who I'm almost certain is star, and then Jack Anderson, who is star in a lot of our classes. I don't know if we actually have the ability to trade up here. I really don't. I mean, we probably do physically, but I don't think we should. I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to go to the next pick we have and just hope that the majority of our players are there. Amon-Ra St. Brown, of course, a guy that's definitely going to go higher than that in real life as of lately. So our left guard, Haynes, is still there. The 2 guards we were talking about are still there. And then Charles Snowden. Once again, I'm kind of basing this off of some of the classes I've seen. Snowden usually does have star, but I can't guarantee that. As far as what I think we need the most, it's probably linebacker, late 3rd. Snowden is a late 3rd. Justin Ross is a mid-3rd. Ooh. Justin Ross has too much potential to pass. Justin Ross, and he is hidden. Now, I will say, depending on how quick you can get a dev up, his injury is a lot higher than I expected here, but it's depending on how fast you can get a dev up, this might not be a great thing that he's star or better, because you're not going to get that XP. It's 10, 20K sometimes from normal to star, so I don't know. Like I said, being star or better might not be the best here. Paris Ford is still there. That's a tough pass from me, dog. Like right now, our safety position, we don't need a safety though. Ashton Davis is actually pretty decent. I kind of want everyone here. Can we trade up again? Let's do it. All All right, we ended up trading Herndon and pick, well, actually, Herndon 11 and a 5th next year for this pick. Paris Ford is a tough pass. Pass rusher is a bigger need, though. Cameron, though, 20 years old, 22 for Snowden. I don't know who's going to go first. Do we have any other pass rushers? We do have Xavier Thomas. Let's go with Cameron McRone. I didn't think we were going to, but 20 years old, hidden development, 72 overall. This has been a very favorable draft. And we may have reached a little bit. Paris Ford to the Broncos is a huge move. Snowden's still there. Let's go to the Vikings. Vikings have 2 picks here, so they'd be more inclined to trade down, I feel. So instead we trade to the Dolphins because they needed a corner. So we trade Austin in 97 to the Dolphins. That's a bit of a drop, though. I don't know if he's still going to be there. We're just going to hope for the best. Snowden's not going to be there. Yeah, Colts, one of the teams I actually did try to trade to as well, and it just didn't happen. We might end up taking Haynes instead. We could fix the... where's... Did I forget him? I did. I forgot about Asante Samuel. It's all right, though. Xavier's up there now. Big Cat Brian as a backup measure. Xavier Thomas mid-4th. Do we take Haynes? I do not know if he'd be hidden, though. Could be our first normal of the draft, if he's even there, to be fair. We have a couple picks. So we have 2 linemen. Ooh, we do need some linemen, I ain't gonna lie. If Haynes is there, we'll take him. And he is there, so we will take him here. All right, Marquise Haynes. I don't know, though. Kind of wish we would have just kept our 4th-round pick since we didn't get Snowden. It's kind of bad. So we do have Zion and Jack Anderson. And I know at least one of them is going to be star. Zamir White looks pretty decent, actually, but I don't think we need that. Whatever Marquise Haynes is, it is. 70 overall hidden. Okay, so I am actually happy we took that because I was going to pass on him, but thankfully we didn't because obviously he does have hidden. Now this guy will probably have star. Maybe the tackle has better. I don't know. Looking at some of the other things, we did lose Xavier Thomas. Zion Johnson is a late 5th. It's a bit of a drop-off. Waller, Big Cat Bryant might be a little savior. I think we're going to risk it to our next pick and hope that most of the players are there. And Big Cat Bryant's there. Our left guard is gone. Jack Anderson is a must-grab for us. Anthony Schwartz. We have Justin Ross. Mims. I don't know. I don't think we'll have a spot for Schwartz, though. Big Cat Bryant. Man, I mean, he's kind of like a poor man Snowden, I suppose, but nah, he's not even anything like Snowden. He's just not good. But I want someone young to start. We'll start him. 68 overall normal, of course, our worst pick yet. I mean, he's okay, I guess. Let's move to pick 10 in the 5th. Joshua. Ooh, our 2 players are just barely there. Jack Anderson or Schwartz. I'm going to take Schwartz. Screw it. 70 overall normal. I think we're going to start him. And then we have another pick here. Okay, that's nice. We'll be taking Jack Anderson now. Like I said, I feel like one of them was going to be star or better. And Jack Anderson, I don't know why. It's been 2 Maddens now. And every class we ever use, for some reason, Jack Anderson is star or better. I really could not tell you. But I'll take it. The draft wasn't perfect. But it was pretty decent, right? I wish we would have got a DT, but we didn't. We had Sheldon on the list, didn't get him. Is there any running backs around here? We have a running back that's fast, late 6th. If he's there, pick 1, we'll take him. Mr. Javian Hawkins, 20 years old, 5'9". We'll take him. 70 overall normal. Ooh, that's not a bad player at all. Injury and whatnot's a little rough, but that's a good pick. Let's move on to our draft recap. Of course, we didn't really lose too much for next year, so that's obviously a plus. We definitely didn't get as much as we could have, but obviously we filled a lot of needs with hidden players. Lots and lots of developmental guys that will take a while to get there, but obviously very talented players regardless. Trevor Lawrence, please be X Factor. He is. Okay, so probably didn't need to worry too much about that one, but here's Pat Fryermuth. Mr. Hidden Man himself. His development is Superstar. Okay. I kind of want him to be number 87, but I guess 87's taken. Who the hell has 87? Maybe it's actually Ross. 18. Okay. Jackson Carmen. I will say, Ross could be superstar. I've seen him a superstar a lot. Of course, that was kind of before the injury kind of thing we know about. Of course, Carmen is a star. Would have liked to see him at superstar, because if he's at star, let's be honest, the chance of the other guys being superstar is probably low. And for Mr. Ross, I feel like 15 or 19 would look good, and he is star. I mean, I'll take it. 19. We're going 19. Kind of like a Brandon Marshall. McGrone, I believe, is going to be star development, but I will take that. If he's better than that, it's just cherry on the cake top. I don't know. Number 52. If I'm the Jets, if I'm these teams that are really desperate for success, I go the sleaze route. If I draft a quarterback that's fast, I'm putting him at number 7. I'm putting him at number 1. Putting him at number 3. Nothing else. If I've got a really good quarterback, I'm going number 12. You know, I'm putting the guys in the spots to succeed. If I get a linebacker, I'm putting him at 52. You know, coverage at least. I'm putting these guys at numbers that make a lot of sense. You know, Jack Anderson, star development. Pretty good draft. A really good draft, actually. I don't know why I'm saying pretty good. And we still have 2 first-round picks coming up. I will say I don't know how high our pick's going to be, but it might be a little early to, you know, say that we're no longer a bad team. But obviously there's a lot to be excited for around here in New York. All right, so the overall doesn't look any different, but obviously the potential does. When you see a lot of blue, it's good. I mean, I don't know what you want from me. But obviously the tight end position looks great. Should be set for the rest of this rebuild. Same with quarterback. Wide receiver, obviously we'll have to monitor it a bit, but Justin Ross could be the starting wide receiver in a couple of years down the line. O-line looks pretty damn good, actually. And then defensively, we do need to replace, since we got Raekwon McMillan, like we said, on a decent deal. We moved this team back to a 4-3, just because I feel like we're built better for that. You know, we actually have some linebackers now with potential. Corners look good. Safeties look decent enough. And, of course, Williams already has a couple upgrade points. As far as superstar development goes, Jamison Crowder had superstar when this started. I don't know if, like, my roster was glitched or he actually does have that now, but, you know, he did, so there's that. I probably should have checked, but too late now. Kind of built the team. I would have probably went for Rondale Moore instead if it wasn't for Jamison being at superstar. Another +2 to power, so, you know, just athletic enough, I think, to play edge. Kinda, I don't know. It's tough, but he's going to have to work it, and it's going to be a challenge. All right, Jamison Crowder, I'm once again with that superstar development trait. You got to give him some credit. Working as hard as he can on a team that just wasn't really helping him out. Fatu Kasi, DT is kind of a tough position to get, so a 4-year 24.4 is fine with me. Now, John Franklin Myers, on the other hand, he isn't as good as Fatu Kasi. He's a little bit better of a pass rusher, though, so we'll debate it. And then as far as everyone else goes, yeah, we won't debate it. We'll sign him to a 2-year, and then maybe we extend him again. We'll see. Hey, Raekwon McMillan, star development trade, I believe. 10K, like I said, with that Justin Ross, man, 10K. And, you know, Raekwon's 24, 25, so, you know, Ross would have easily had 10, maybe 20. All right, here we are, heads to the playoffs. Are we in them? And we are, but it is very close. Let's take a look at our breakout player, Anthony Schwartz. Really, Schwartz? Damn, 100 yards? You can't get that? Maybe Ross wouldn't have gotten it. But we do make the playoffs. Now, the thing about this is we barely made them because we were off to a really good start. And then we lost a bunch of games. Like, we lost, 5 out of the last 7 games, which is really bad, especially when you're trying to make the playoffs and you're trying to have a run going. But it's still a playoff team, and it's the Jets. So, you know, those two things going together is really unexpected. Trevor Lawrence, 4,300 yards, 32 touchdowns, 3 interceptions only. Leonard Fournette, we might have to look at a running back because, I don't know. I mean, it's okay, but the touchdowns are really bad. Ross, though, okay, maybe revert. We want the star because he's probably going to go to superstar now. Pat Freiermuth with maybe a season to go to X Factor. I mean, tight ends are a little bit easier to get dev-ups for because they don't do as well, but that's still really good. And then Anthony Schwartz had a chance at star, and he choked it. O-line was pretty bad, but kind of expect that from the rookies. Looking at sack totals, let's not talk about it. Picks, CJ Mosley was decent. We definitely want to get him to superstar. If he doesn't, we're going to have to look for yet another linebacker. Looking at the award wins, Teddy Bridgewater, MVP of the whole league. Trevor Lawrence at number 8. should be Rookie of the Year. Oh, he's not even just Rookie of the Year. He's Offensive Player of the Year on the AFC side. Mosley at number 2. Obviously, Rookie of the Year there. Number 4 for Ross. Number 7 for Pat. 9 for Schwartz. 10 for Hawkins. Should have looked at the kick return, punt return, because we put Hawkins on there. As far as Defensive Rookie of the Year goes, Big Cat Bryant at 4. Quarterback, how is he number 6 for Best QB, but number 1 for Offensive Player of the Year? That is strange. Running back, not on the list. Wide receiver, number 2. Not bad. O-line, obviously not. D-line, no. Linebacker, Mosley at number 2. I like it. DBs, number 8 and 10. Really like to see the guy we actually paid the most for on there, but of course, be a little bit rougher at the cornerback spot. Let's take a look at those return yardage just for the hell of it. Hawkins actually kind of got robbed by Ford. Not really that good of a season, but we made the freaking playoffs. I don't expect much here, but I suppose the Raiders aren't the worst team to have to face in the first round. So 86 overall Las Vegas Raiders versus the 81 overall Jets. 81 with probably a couple of morale boosts on top of it. But it's a nighttime game in MetLife, so I almost said Metcalf Stadium. Going to the end of the game. Oh, defense, nice. Of course, they bounce back hard. We get a safety on them. Defense is doing some things. Will it be enough, though? I don't know. Up by 9. I mean, if we don't win this game, I wouldn't have expected much from us anyways, because you're not going to get the turnovers we have forced in this game. Safety, we got short fields. Offense is choking. We literally just lost. Maybe not. Maybe not. Jets got a chance. You've got to be actually kidding me, Trevor. Trevor actually freaking sold. Do we run with Fournette to set up the pass? I guess. Okay, dude. I mean, I get it's on all Madden, but they went 3-man deep and we gained a yard on the ground. How the hell did this team even make the playoffs? How is that even possible? Now we're going to go to the unexpected player, Hawkins, on the screen. He only has to do the impossible. We don't even get the throw off. Oh, my Lord, this team is tragic. Wow, that was really bad. What a choke job by the Jets. But we did make the playoffs, so fair enough. Looking at Hawkins with 2 touchdowns. Maybe he wasn't unexpected. Okay, that kind of sucks. Fournette, 77 yards with a touchdown. I mean, I can't believe it really didn't matter what we did there. Obviously, we were going to lose most likely because the team just choked. But, man, 1 yard when they're running 3-man deep is atrocious. That's like a team running field goal block and you can't get the pass to someone. Like, really? Of course, I don't know how the Seahawks did, so we'll see. Maybe they were a mid-tier team like us and we get a decent draft pick out of it. I don't know. But Minnesota and the Raiders, interesting teams. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, especially with the Raiders winning. I would really not mind it. 80 overall across the board. Let's take a look at the overall dev-ups. It appears on offense it was just Ross, which is what we expected. Superstar development trait, 81 overall. What a story. Jukebox. I mean, once again, this doesn't really matter, but, why? As far as defensively, Raekwon, he did not. I don't think we had a single dev up. We did not. That really hurts. Would have thought maybe Big Cat, just because he was number 4 on the defensive side of things for rookies. And then Mosley not getting one is really bad. Might be might be time to release him, save a lot of money. So we'll see. Maybe there's someone in free agency. Maybe sways us at the middle linebacker position, but not in the worst spot, right? I really wish Marcus Williams would have had a better season because he really didn't go up he went up in 3 actually because I forgot he was like a decent overall free safety, but he was like an 81 corner. So yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, I'll take it. Really good bounce back season. Trevor Lawrence is already like one of the better quarterbacks in the league. And I would assume we did lose. Wow, Calais is gone already. I would assume we did lose Geno, right? Yeah, Geno Atkins retires. We had him as a backup anyways. Didn't really want to give him too much of a workload. As far as negotiations go, I think there was like a fullback. Whatever. So now we had a free agency with a sum of $63 million to work with. Could work at the center position, but I think McGovern's good enough. We'll see. He is 29. As far as everyone else goes, If there's a big name wide receiver, maybe we go for him, because of course Schwartz had an okay season. Maybe he's got a chance, but Crowder at the number 3 spot with Ross or someone else being the number 1 would be very clutch. Maybe there's a team that let go their star receiver. They couldn't afford him. I don't know. As far as defensively goes, I don't know. Ashton Davis, he's not bad, right? He's not bad, but we could probably do better, couldn't we? We probably could do better. Interesting. Yeah, let's look at the D-line. D-line and wide receiver are the top 2 needs. Jair Alexander, I mean, he could obviously help, but he's not the biggest need. J.J. Watt is a name. I think we pay him. Ooh, but then you have Harold Landry. This is going to be a tough decision. We could try to go both, to be fair. Chark is a very nice name. Leighton Vander Esch is solid. I'm trying to think. So wide receiver, I think we go for Leighton Vander Esch. I think you go for Leighton. You get rid of Mosley, probably get like a 4th or maybe even a 3rd, like a late 3rd off of him if you get Leighton. Ronnie, I mean, we don't really need him. He's good, but I'm going to just rock with Ashton, I think. I like Ashton Davis a lot. And then wide receiver, you have 3 names and no one's getting an offer. I think you try to go for DJ Chark, maybe work an angle for that injury. Ooh, So the reason why I'm saying ooh is because we actually didn't offer crazy amounts of money for each contract. I think Chark was like a 5-year 54. Harold Landry was a 5-year 60. Leighton Vander Esch, obviously, we offered like a 3-year 35. He didn't want it. We also got a start development right tackle. We paid this guy a lot. We went out and kind of sold, but maybe it'll work out because he's start development. 22, we gave him a 7-year, $31 million deal, which obviously is quite a bit of money. I'm hoping one of the guys we got already can move inside, and he could just be the future at tackle. Jackson Carman could definitely do so. I think Jack Anderson at center. Actually, what is Haynes' ability of... No, Haynes at center, Anderson at guard, Carman at guard, and then Garvin at tackle, because that Garvin guy is 6'7". So of all the players having to move, he will have to be one of them. We'll move Carman over to left guard. And not bad. O-line all star or better. Nice. And they're all young. All under 25. All under 24. Not bad. I'll take it. As far as what we need to draft, though, wide receiver no longer kind of on the needs list. Chark's the new number 1. Ross at number 2. Running back could be on that list. As far as the defense goes, linebacker for sure, because Mosley's just expensive. We got to obviously put Harold Landry at the D-line spot. I'm kind of thinking maybe we paid Franklin Myers. Keenan to DT, maybe still try to get J.J. Watt. I don't know. I'm trying to think. So I'm not saying the Jets could do it here, but I mean, if we get J.J. Watt, you never know. I now moved J.J. Watt's offer to like a 2-year 30, so yeah, hopefully he'll take that. As far as our picks go, 22, 28, 22, 22, and then 4th through 5 is not great. The number 1 projected player in the entire draft is a guard. I will say I don't see a lot of 6'6" straight up projected guards, so maybe he is special. DT is definitely on our list, so we're definitely not going to get him. This guy looks okay. I don't know, though. This guy looks technically better, so I suppose we'll pull that off and we'll go for him. I mean, we don't need the best draft here, but if we can land like a hidden or 2, considering it is, Madden sim, it's not easy. I'd probably be willing to go for that guy, I guess. We might be able to build this roster into a contender this year. I mean, we technically contended last year, but kind of didn't finish the job, did we? As far as corner goes, definitely not a huge need, but this guy looks kind of hard to pass. Oh, he's a mid-first, and he's 23. Never mind. I thought he was going to be a late, early 3rd. As far as an early 3rd goes, it's got to be... Ooh, we got some names here. Hold up. Then we'll look at safety as well. Okay, so, I mean, this draft isn't great, but there's potential. There's definitely potential here. As far as the running backs go, there's really not... I mean, all the ones that look decent combine grade-wise are all, like, 24, which is really strange. I'm not into the business of drafting a running back that's halfway to retirement. literally be retiring after his rookie career, rookie contract's over. And then as far as wide receiver goes, thankfully we got Chark, because outside of like the top, it's yikes, you know. And then O-line, we'll look for some like, you know, later on decent potential guys. But I mean, our line looks good. Unless there's some guy running like a, you know, he has like a 7.0 grade or something. I'm not gonna risk it. Ooh, we also get Bilal Nichols. Interesting stuff. Jeffers backup, Cedric Wilson backup, Ian Thomas backup, Dorian O'Donnell backup, and then J.J. Watt. 2-year deal. Okay, I mean, I like that. Keenan Williams needs a contract. We're just going to pay him. It's going to be a freaking nightmare, but yeah, we'll pay him. It's going to be at least like 12 to 15 a year, which is going to suck, but here we are. Here we are in life. At least the Jets are going to pay someone after the rookie deal, right? That's a technical win. When is the last time the Jets actually did extend someone after their rookie deal? I mean, I can't really think of many. Like May? Marcus May, I think. Let me look at this roster. Marcus May. I don't know, dude. It's just not a lot. Yikes. All right, we're going to start the draft now. What we have here is a linebacker, the only decent-looking linebacker. The problem is he is on the slower side. Obviously, I don't care as long as he's dev'd, but I think we still got to take him. Let's go to, like, pick 17. I believe he's going to be there at 17, so I'm going to trade to 17. I'm going to find number 17 while we're waiting. Hopefully we can trade a player rather than a pick, because we obviously don't have a lot of depth for this class. There it is, 17. I think that's fair. I actually think we gave him too much. Moved up 5 spots and gave him Big Cat Bryant. I mean, Watt's here for at least a year minimum. Maybe 2, because obviously we did pay him for those 2 years. I just don't see him developing. I just don't. Robert Nobles, please be good, because I can get rid of Mosley. And he is! 75 overall hidden. Of course, very slow and a pass rusher? It says his style is coverage, though. I mean, I guess he's going to be our run support, so it's not as important for him to be good. And then pick 28, we might reach for that DT. Well, I mean, DT's not that big of a need. I'm going to move this down to, like, pick 5. Might be able to add, like, a 4th-round pick for it. The Eagles always asking for so much. We give him 28, a 7th next year for 36 and 100 this year. The Eagles trade up to draft a wide outside linebacker. Brian Brooks, Steelers always drafting good quarterbacks. And here we go with the DT. I mean, this got normal written all over him, but we'll still go for him. And yes, it is. 71 overall normal, 82 power move, 90 strength. I mean, he's not bad. It's just, as always, it's normal development. Normal or nothing. It's the freaking draft slogan these days. Tracy Beasley looks pretty good. Alexander, would not be able to tell you, but he is 2 years younger. Nate Middleton, sounds like Kate Middleton. And no, I'm not really into that, but, you know, I know names. I'm not stupid. Well, I mean, whatever we're going to go for, we can wait till it's pick 22. Cornerback, late 4th. We could probably wait a little bit longer for him. These safeties all look like they have a lot of potential, but are they good? I don't know. Late 3rd. I'm going to take this wide receiver, actually. Screw that. 74 overall normal. I mean, his combine grade just looked too good to pass on. Injury is rough, but obviously a really solid player. Worth the pick. As far as what we needed, though, was it really up there on our needs list? Probably not, but here we are making these decisions, as always. We're going to go to, like, the middle of the 3rd and trade up. Maybe we'll go to 10. The corner's not the biggest need in the world, but, I mean, Brian Poole's not here forever. We signed him to a 3-year deal, so if the corner's there, we're definitely going to take him. We give the Giants a pretty decent trade. We give them Cashman, Edoga, and a 4th next year. So they don't really get much as far as draft picks this year, but they do get an immediate starter in Blake Cashman, and they get a 4th next year. So overall, it's a good trade. Tremaine Alexander, are we going to get one of those hiddens? We do not. Of course, he has, you know, insane potentials. I think a big decider on if you're trying to figure out if the player you drafted at corner is good or not is the catching. The higher the catching, the more OP they're going to be in coverage trying to, you know, go for the ball, obviously. So I think because they have high catching, they're definitely intended to be good. So whether it looks like they're good at first or not, they're definitely good if they have high catching, in my opinion. And even if that's not the case, in general, that's a good rule. And late 4th, I'm willing to take Tony Hunt. Definitely looks like a good replacement for Watt in the future. 70 overall. I mean, he's like literally Big Cat Bryant, but way better out the gate. But that injury is a little rough. Regardless, go to pick 4 in the 4th. Maybe we take a safety. Maybe. Maybe one of these guys is hidden. I don't know. As far as the safeties go, Hitchens, a little bit on the slower side. Good hit power, great pursuit. I mean, those potentials look good. I'm going to take him. And he is a good player. 74 overall. He is normal, but he's going to be sitting back up anyways for a little bit. I don't know. I mean, maybe Vashton doesn't really make the jump, and his overall stays kind of low. Maybe we replace him. Now, for the 6th round, we do have a running back, but that running back is probably going to be gone. If he's there, I'll take him. Don't really need a running back, so, I mean, I don't really care if he's there or not. Damn it, I was lying. I really wanted him. I tricked you. Brian Green, Kyle Morgan. We don't need a wide receiver. I don't know. Let's look around. Man, these we've made a lot of trade-ups. We got a lot of players. Let's turn this into a decent pick for next year. And there it is. 6, 6, and a 7. This for the Steelers' 4th. Risked it a little bit, but they got 3 players for their win now team. We only got 1 hidden, but it was the most important position on the team, so our needs at least. Really curious to see, like, a star development. Is he actually supposed to be coverage? Like, he has power move, covers the ball, plays ball in the air, balance, coverage linebacker style. I mean, I don't know. Maybe? I mean, he's going to play outside for us, but interesting. Bit of an interesting player there. So, of course, Mosley, like we mentioned before, maybe worth like a 4th round pick. Maybe should have traded him in the draft. But, yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good squad. Once again, Harold Landry. That was a really nice steal. Harold Landry's been a little 50-50 over the years, but definitely a player that you would consider a win after the draft, right? I would say so. Yeah, got it right for once. I always mess it up. But yeah, this pass rush definitely got insanely more dangerous. Like, it's insanely more dangerous after that draft, or that offseason anyways. I mean, we added 2 really good pass rushers, and on top of that, we moved Keenan Williams to a more natural position. Bilal Nichols, not getting paid a whole lot around here, but it's not a long contract. Maybe we re-sign him. I don't know. McGovern to the Bengals for a 5th round pick. We obviously save a lot of cap space with that, and we add a 5th round pick. As far as Mosley goes, I don't know if anyone can actually afford him. I really don't know if they can. Chiefs are close, but like, why would they make that trade? Like, who can actually afford him? He is a very expensive player. Oh, the Jaguars. Of course, they don't really need a linebacker, of course. It's great. Probably not good to make them better, but obviously their cap space is literally at 0. As far as Logan Thomas goes, I'm going to be honest, buddy. You may be released straight up. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not bad, but we have some other tight ends that are just as good anyway. So, all right. I like the team. I don't know what that sound like, a seagull, but okay. All right. That was not even close to what it sounded like, but okay. I think the focus is going to be back on the offensive players. Guys like Chark, guys like Ross, and probably Pat Freiermuth. Yeah, screw it. Get those weapons higher and higher. All right, this is what the offense looks like. Obviously, the offensive line is still, developing, but very good in, age and dev. Tight end should be maybe 86 by the end of the year. Wide receivers look really solid. Running back, definitely a position we have to look at. Lawrence, perfectly fine. Left tackle, obviously set. Linebacker should be good. How old is McMillan now? 26. Okay, I mean, he's fine. Free safety, Hitchens could replace Davis, or maybe we draft someone in the 1st round next year. D-line, though, really upgraded. Obviously, a pass rusher could be in the future for us. Maybe even another corner, but the Jets team looks good. It looks ready to go already. All right, it's re-sign time, and like we said, it's even more than we expected. 6-year deal. I mean, I don't want to lock us in forever. Let's go with a 5-year. 5-year, $73 million deal. As far as everyone else goes, there's really maybe Noah Dawkins. Everyone else, though, probably not. Bryce Huff. Relax. Our linebackers are really good, and you want a contract like that? Headed to the playoffs, and I actually don't know if we're going to make it. And we don't. At 9 and 7, the Bills probably were the ones that take one of our spots. How do we make the team this much better, and this is the season we miss? Of all the seasons. I will say Fournette, a lot better, but still not what we're looking for. Chark, no superstar there. Freiermuth, maybe X Factor. Ross, not bad. Touchdowns were just down. I mean, touchdowns, if we had more touchdowns, we would have easily, I mean, that's kind of how it goes, but we've definitely, O-line was a big part of our failures too. Definitely would have made the playoffs. Pass rush was way better this year, and yet it did not matter. I don't know. I mean, the offense is better, the defense, I mean, I really couldn't tell you. Everything is better, yet we were worse. Don't think that's how it goes. I didn't even show the awards, but let's be honest, those numbers, what we had anyways, and oh, Jesus, tongue twister there. Rodgers at MVP, Lamar at number 2. Looking at the awards, Lawrence at 8. Maybe like Harold Landry, perhaps. Jets, Hunt at 5, Nobles at 6. No QB, no running back. Wide receiver number 7. O-line definitely not. Well, Becton maybe. Landry at 3, Watt at 4, Williams at 9. Yeah, like I said, I mean, the awards just, we weren't going to have good numbers, and we just didn't. The rule between the Jets, I wish. The Vikings and the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs have lost, the Vikings have lost 2 out of the last 3 Super Bowls, right? That makes 6 now. Yikes. DevOps on offense were not to be found. Of course, Leonard Fournette has literally not gone up a single overall. Of course, well, maybe he did, and he just went down there. Running back on the list, number 1. We did get a DevOp for Williams, which is actually, well, we did. But Raekwon McMillan, which is obviously nice because he's getting up there. Progression's going to be a little bit tougher for him as the years go on. Harold Landry goes the X Factor, and then Williams, with his 5-year deal, is now an X Factor as well. Once again, I mean, these DevOps, they definitely reflect a team that did well. And did Cameron... Now, Cameron was a 76 at middle. Still, I mean, okay season, just didn't make the playoffs. As far as re-signings go, Guidry, we don't need him anymore, even though he's literally a guided missile system. Look how fast he is. Yeah, we're going to let these guys go. Just need a running back, which it's kind of usually about now where teams start to like let their running backs go and try to find a rookie. Hopefully that's the case here. DK Metcalf. Oh, Lord. And, of course, the only team apparently that wants him is the Vikings that just went to the freaking bowl. Kareem Hunt's not asking for a lot. James Robinson could be a little bit of fun. I think we might go for James Robinson in this one. That could be an interesting one. I still don't understand why he's so slow in the game, but I'll pay him. So we did get 4 names, pretty much all backup. Well, not even pretty much. They're all backups, but we didn't get James Robinson, which is very strange. Let's take a look, though. Maybe that's a blessing in disguise. Maybe there's a rookie here that's even better. Late first. I don't know if he really is built to be a starter, though. And there's some decent players here. We almost never draft running back, like ever, unless it's like really late, which I suppose is not the worst. I mean, that's kind of the way the NFL is kind of going, and it really should be that way because it's really all about your offensive line more than your actual running back itself. And James Robinson and Pollard rejected. We offered James Robinson the 5-year 31, and he took less to leave. Well, not leave, but you know what I mean. We get a backup end, and then we also get Foster Moreau, which is really surprising he wanted to join us, but hey, I'll take it. 5th-year options, Mekhi Becton. I think we can save a little bit long-term, maybe. I don't know. We'll just opt him out of there. Let's just pay him. Oh, good old linemen are hard to find. Make him feel respected right out the gate. There's some okay running backs here, but like if they're not decent dev, it's kind of a waste. But I still think we're going to take one because it's been so long. I just kind of want to try out a rookie. It's been a while. Once again, we get more backups. No running back, though. Okay, so we actually have pick 17. I completely forgot that we did kind of do poorly. And there are 2 pass rushers. One obviously looks better than the other. You can see right here. Jose Jeffrey looks better, but he is slower. Well, not by much, but I am going to be moving down the draft until we see one of them go. I think that's the best choice for us is to go for one of them because obviously J.J. Watt likely retiring or just not worth re-signing after this season. So definitely work on that position for the future. Definitely not a bad choice at all. And so far looking pretty good as they're both still there. It's looking really good for us, and this is probably where we're going to see one go. Maybe here. There's one. So, of course, Jeffrey you would expect to be good, and he was. Let's trade up to the Bears now. It shouldn't cost us too much. And it looks like Darnold was not the answer because they're still looking for a quarterback. Oh, here we go. Pick 17 and Franklin Myers to the Bears for 14. We probably took a little bit of a penalty there, but hey, that's not a bad play at all. And here we are going to be taking Mr. Will Oglesby, hoping for the best. And okay, hopefully the other guy isn't hidden, but obviously a very good pick, worth the selection for sure, and potentially the future of the position. Now move to the next round and see if any of the running backs are there. If they're both there, we're probably... Ooh. Posey or Emmett Benson. Benson seems like the better long-term guy, but guys like Posey have had some pretty decent success in the NFL lately. I think we move up to... let's move here because the Cardinals may take him. We're going to keep 49, but we're going to give him 81. 81 in pool for 33. And with the fact we're going to be taking Greg Posey. He is kind of small, but... Hey, I can relate to this guy. Small, but unexpectedly good, Okay, 77 overall, hidden development, and boy, does he look good. Even has trucking ability. Ooh, that injury and toughness, though. Thank God we don't have those on him, all right? I mean, what? Who what? Whereas for our next pick, we do have a safety. I might be willing to trade up for him, too. Like, Ashton has been okay, but I don't know if he's been worth a re-signing here, no? Emmett Benson of the Eagles. Okay, he's a pretty good player too, though. Let's go to the Steelers. They could use a safety. We give up Bryce Hall, a second-round pick, and a 6th next year for 40. Obviously, the second round was this year. The 6th was next year. Bonner. It's like Bo. Oh, wow. Looks really good. I mean, if this guy doesn't have hidden... Well, it wouldn't surprise me because that's the way Madden goes, but he could, and he doesn't. Normal development, high potential player, but nah, he wasn't worth the trade up. That was not a good pick. But he was young, so I mean, it could have been worse. Let's go to the 4th round, and I think there was a center there. Maybe worth taking. It was a DT. DT's not that big of a need for us, but we'll take him anyway. Screw it. Danny Rucker, normal development. He's actually pretty damn good. Speed is pretty damn solid for a big fella. 81 Excel. I mean, that's kind of the way players are being built these days, though. So, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take him. But add that to the list of defensive tackles that we'll probably never see the freaking light of day. Will Pittman? Nah. Let's trade this away. Maybe a next year picks on the... on the table. Get on the table. Will Pittman, 23 years old. I thought we were going to hit one of those hidden guys that, like, sometimes maybe just go undrafted. Calvin Watkins, 66, really? 66 overall. I mean, he has a lot of potential if you were going to start him, but we obviously are not going to start this man. Power back, Wisconsin, I had to, right? It's a running back, I had to. And then we have this guy who, if he wasn't 24, I would have actually taken a shot on him. Oh my, I did not notice he was 24. But speaking of 24, 2024 pick from Washington. We landed how many hidden? 1? Okay. I mean, I'm sad, but at least we got 1, and it is the biggest position need on the team. Will Oglesby. Oh, we got to take a look at that. Did we screw up? That other guy looked definitely better, I can't lie. Looking at the running back, Greg Posey, superstar development. Okay. Once again, this team is in desperate need of success. If nobody's taking number 25, I will be putting him at number 25. Kind of a decent number. I feel like the number 25 has kind of dropped off over the years, though. Jose Jeffrey, also normal development trait. Really good player, though. What is our guy's traits? Swim move, big hitter. Yeah, the other guy does have better traits, which is something you can't obviously upgrade. High power, high motor. Jesus, we'll get there. Okay, I mean, they're both pretty good. Our guy's a little more athletic. Not by much, though. I should have looked at Benson. Where is he? Let's go to the Eagles. I remember. Oops, wrong way. They didn't really need him, but Emmett Benson, also hidden. 87 speed. Wow, he looks really solid. Okay, hopefully we don't regret him. He could actually be X Factor. He has that, like, X Factor mojo. I don't know why he just does. And also super. Okay, I mean, I like our guy as well, so it is what it is. Pick your poison. All right, what is this? Season 4 now. The roster, obviously, really good, but it's not getting much better because it's going to take a little while for that offensive line to keep developing. I wouldn't say we're at peak performance, but with J.J. Watt about to leave, we may be at peak performance. Desmond King has regressed already. Wow, that sucks. Okay, I mean, I'm not saying this is the year, but we have the potential for it to be the year at least. Yeah, I wouldn't expect us to win it, but we could at least win a couple of games. And at least I hope we win a couple of damn games at this rate. But we have re-signings once again. Oh my, maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should. Okay, maybe we should have taken that option from Mekhi Becton. But a 7-year, $117 million deal. Braden Mann, let's give him a 4-year deal. Why not? Let's see what else we want to do. Ashton Davis, I mean, that's not bad money. Even if he wants to be a backup, I mean, he probably doesn't want to be a backup, but even if he ends up being a backup, that's not bad backup money. J.J. Watt, maybe he gets a tag. We'll see how he is if he's still around after the season. So this was another really surprising season, and it looks like J.J. Watt is going to retire. We go 10-6, but the craziest part about this 10-6 is we went 0-4 to start, and then we went on a massive winning streak. Thank the Lord. Oh man, I thought it was done. Trevor Lawrence, comparing this to the other Jets rebuild we did, he was actually pretty bad in that one too, and we ran a different scheme in this one than we did on that one. Posey, not a bad year one, didn't get to 1,000, but very close. Yards per carry all matchup. Touchdowns are a little low, but receiving Chark, gotta get those yards up. Maybe he still gets a superstar, probably not though. Ross, not bad. Pat, once again, decent season. Crowder on the regression side. O-line has been terrible for like the 3rd straight year. Looking at sack totals, J.J. Watt with 14 sacks. He wants that Super Bowl title. Harold Landry not bad himself. Marcus May with 4 picks, 3 for Nobles, 3 for Ashton Davis. Kicking, Tyler Bass, the new kicker, kind of. 21 of 23. I say kind of because, once again, I think he played here, right? Or am I wrong to think this? No, he did not. He did not play here. I'm thinking of some other guy. He was a Buffalo Bill. Kicker turning, Jamison Crowder. I don't know why he would be on there. Like he's ready to retire. As far as awards go, let's take a look. I don't think, once again, that... I mean, yeah, Lawrence at 8. That's not very good. McGrone at 8. Looking at Offensive Rookie of the Year, only missed it by 1 to potentially a QB. I can't guarantee that, though. Defensive Rookie of the Year, number 2. Come on. Trevor Lawrence at number 7 for QB. As far as wide receiver goes, Chark at 6. O-line, yeah, Mekhi Becton at 7. Finally getting some O-linemen in there. Watt at 3. Harold at 8. Linebackers not on the list. DB number 2 with Marcus May, who's obviously a guy we need to replace soon as well. And then Tyler Bass or Bass, I don't know, probably Bass, with, of course, a 8th rank. J.J. Watt, I played a long time, but you know what? I've never won a championship. Oh, it didn't say he was retiring, did it? Oh, I mean, Ashton Davis thinks so, at least. Really interesting that it's Ashton Davis to talk about him, but okay. Kind of want to, like, make sure we have at least, like, or at least try to, what is it called? Keep him around as long as possible. Oh, we can't. We need, yeah, we can't. Damn it. We gotta upgrade the other things. Oh, well. But the Ravens, okay. I feel like it's a team we could definitely beat, but it is the Ravens. I don't know. 90 overall to their 80. Okay, I mean, we have a better overall than them. Okay, maybe we do win the Super Bowl here. Maybe J.J. Watt retires on top. I don't know. The Vikings beat the Packers. I mean, it's got to be some sort of destiny that we went 0-4 and then just, like, basically ran the table all the way through, right? Maybe not. I don't know. Defense starting off strong. We get 7 off of the turnover or the take, whatever it was. 14-0 now, 21-0. We're looking pretty good. They do get a field goal before half. Don't know how much that's going to change things, but doesn't seem like that much. The Jets' defense, as through their success in recent history, defense just carrying the job. 35-20. Offense really didn't need to do a whole lot, even though they were pretty good. Lawrence with 5 touchdowns, 0 picks. Uh-oh. This could be it. We could do it. Posey was not great, but I mean, he was a grinder there. Ross, 3 touchdowns. Fryermuth with 2. Defensively now, Williams with a sack. Ngakwe with a sack as well. Justin Tucker missed a field goal. We did not miss any field goals or extra points, but we didn't take any field goals. And wow, that Photoshop looks good. We're 2 games away, Coach. 2 games. Why is their math off? Divisional conference. What? Is that... That's 2 wins away, and then it's the 3rd. I don't know. Maybe the wordings. I don't know, dude. I don't care. The Chiefs, a team that we actually ended our streak on, our losing streak on. A very tough roster, though, so I'm not going to say that that means a single thing here, but, I mean, maybe? All right, this defense obviously had a really good game last week, but now we're going against Mr. Patrick Mahomes, although it looks like they did make a stop, 21-7. Looking all right here. Before half, no points allowed. Okay, I'll allow that. I mean, okay. 28, look at us! 38-7, 45-10 victory over the Chiefs. This Jets team is insane, specifically on defense. Mahomes got locked. He threw 3 picks. Holy crap. Trevor Lawrence, another masterful performance. 9 touchdowns to 0 picks on the last 2 games. Rushing was really bad overall. Ross, another really good touchdown set there. Potentially some records on the way for those 2 picks. Really good stuff. Wow. Okay, I mean, we're moving on to the championship round. New York, I'll show you guys right now, just because I do sometimes forget. I will admit, I am not perfect. I do sometimes forget. Like, I will forget to upgrade them, right, like in a second. We'll show you guys. Didn't force any wins or restarting. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's just, it's there. It's there. What can I tell you? And here we are, going to the championship round. New York could do it. They could do it. Hey, they might beat Seattle today. Who knows? Team leader again. What is it? We're in the Super Bowl. We're not. We're literally not, Ashton. We simply are not. Oh, my. Going against the Bengals here, 90. Ooh, I got to make sure we got those upgrades. I remembered it only because of how good they are. Okay, okay, yikes. I doubt that upgrade would have put us at 91. I mean, it's not the worst team to play. You know, this is a real toss-up here. If we can beat the Chiefs, why can't we beat the Bengals, right? Why can't we? All right, we can beat the Chiefs. We can get another voice. I need water. I'm drinking water while this is going to be a good luck charm. Watch if I can grab my water in time. Here we go. Put it down. Put the water down. Okay, the water's down. Don't worry. Don't worry. I told you the water's a bad luck charm. Ooh, it's going to be an overtime game, it appears. Oh. Wait, what's kickoff? What are they on about? And the Jets defense holds, and we're in the Super Bowl. Now, that was definitely not the offensive performance that we're used to, but the defense holds on, and the Jets are headed to the Super Bowl. Lawrence did not throw a pick. Ground game, Posey was all right. Touchdowns for 4 nets. Interesting stuff. Looking at the sack department, not great for us. They actually were all over us. Landry obviously played his part. Brad Stewart, I don't even know who the hell that is. Is that the safety we were... No, it was the guy we were thinking about is like Hitchens, I think. Tyler Bass, please. No more misses. Thank you. I wonder what kind of maybe dev ups we would have had. I don't know if there would have been any, actually. Maybe Ashton. Had a couple of picks. Headed to the bowl, and of course, the Vikings. They've been here like 3 out of the last 4, I believe. But they did lose all 4, all 2, hopefully all 3 in a moment. Dev ups, none on offense. Defensively, I don't think we had any either. So, no progressing in devs, but we're still obviously a very good team. And we will be headed... Ooh, Trevor. Trevorius. 99 overall. Lawrence. Nice. 2 deep, 1 medium. So, that's good stuff. Blitz radar, sleight of hand, roaming deadeye. I mean, none of these are really that good of abilities, I ain't gonna lie. The Jets versus the Vikings. 90 overall to 90 overall. Another toss-up game. For the love of Jesus, New York, do it. How is it fair that they're at home for this game? And also, it doesn't even say they're the home team. Zach Wilson, who the hell is that? This is unfair. This is true home field advantage. And look, I mean, the only reason why they're leading is because the home field. Whoa! How the hell did we score so much? Of course, we're going to be losing at half anyways, but this is a game and a half. I can't even be mad at the results here. Hopefully the results are us winning, though, I suppose. This game is really close. Come on, New York. 3rd and 3 conversion. This, it's looking good. Did he miss? Wait, what? Wait, what happened? Yo, hello? Where's Sim? View play history. What the hell happened? Did we miss the field goal? Missed a 27-yard field goal. How? That is a chip shot. And they're moving well. 3rd and 12. Oh, it was Metcalf too. Oh, 3rd and 13. Lawrence, do it. What are you guys doing? What a punt. I'm coming in. I'm coming in. I want to see a Super Bowl victory like a safety. What? I don't care, dude. I've played long enough here. I'm a part of this damn thing. JJ could have been the one. What a punt. Braden Mann. Who would have thought he would be the man to do it? I'm sorry. I apologize. Well, they're bringing the receivers out, so obviously we can't commit to the ground as much now. Guys, stuck at the 1 still. 3rd and 10 from the 1. Come on, somebody make a play. Williams. Uh-oh. Oh! They just barely got to the 1 every time. Good defense. From the 48, you literally get 30 yards. I mean, 30 yards is a lot, but with this kicker, I can't trust it, so that's why I said 30 rather than 20. And you win the Super Bowl. I like the run calls. Here it is. He missed again. Are they for real? If we lose this, I'm still ending the rebuild. I don't care. I really don't care. I like 2 minutes. Wow. Good job, Bass. Actual hero. I'm actually really pissed. I'm not even going to lie. I'm actually really mad. How? How does he get back to the line of scrimmage there? Hello? I do not care if we lose this. I'm done. I'm done after this. J.J. Watt should have had a Super Bowl ring, and that's the Super Bowl. That's this. Nah, dude. Nah. It's not realistic, dude. You're not missing a 27-yarder and then a 48-yard. Nah, dude. The game's just trolling. See you later, buddy. Who wants to win a Super Bowl? Who wants to be a Super Bowl winning kid? Oh, Castillo. Oh, he's back. He's back. And the winner of the Super Bowl is... Well, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this rebuild. If you did, maybe leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PKR Plays. Twitch.tv/Jeromepkr for, you know, watching the franchise. Sometimes Bulldogs. And then sometimes rebuilds, of course. A lot of non stuff as well. Been slacking a little bit over there because I've been trying to grind out this month. Even though people really haven't been enjoying the content lately, it appears. I don't know. Madden just kind of is that way right now this year. Regardless, though, thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!